Let me know if any one of these situations I mentioned is one that you're in with your Shopify dropshipping store. If you're just breaking even on a certain product with Facebook ads but cannot seem to be profitable, your ROAS, return on ad spend, is not what you would like it to be. Your AOV, also known as your order average value on your Shopify store, is too low, which is causing you to be unprofitable or barely breaking even most days. Well, in this video, we're going to discuss some solutions that will have you outside of that situation and as profitable as possible on your Shopify dropshipping store. What's going on, beautiful people? Yash here. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. I hope each and every single one of you guys is absolutely having a great day and a great week. If you are new and if you already have not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I was looking at my analytics a few days ago, and over 70% of you guys watching are not subscribed to the channel. That just hurts my heart. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with that post notification bell on so you guys are updated with all new content. And while you're at it, make sure you drop a huge like on this video. Go down below and absolutely smash that like button, demolish it. To cut to the chase, in this video, we're going to be discussing the main purpose of cross-sells and upsells and how you can utilize them on your Shopify dropshipping store the right and efficient way to maximize your sales, let alone your AOV, average order value. Sit tight and take notes, guys, because the next clip of me will actually be at my computer diving deeper into all of this for you guys. And we go. Awesome, guys. So we're essentially going to be discussing on how you can utilize and leverage cross-sells and upsells on your Shopify store to increase your AOV, your average order value. The higher your AOV or average order value is, the higher your ROAS will be, because that means each customer is actually buying more than just your initial product. Essentially, guys, you want to try to squeeze as much out of your customer as much as possible. I know that may sound a little bit more aggressive, but from an e-commerce dropshipping business owner, that is exactly what we want to do. Essentially, we do not want to leave anything on the table without your potential customer seeing it first. Last but not least, guys, if you guys already have not joined my free Facebook group, Ecom Masterminds, definitely feel free to do so. I will be leaving a link to that in the description down below with all my other social media accounts so you guys can stay connected with me. First and foremost, what you actually want to understand is what are cross-sells and upsells. Pre-checkout cross-sells, what exactly are these, you may be wondering? Well, these are items that your potential customer can add to his or her cart before they purchase something from your store. Pre-checkout cross-sells typically work on any type of dropshipping store, whether it be a niche store, a general niche store, or even a one-product store. Your pre-checkout cross-sells are typically 2 to 3 items that relate or resonate with the main actual product, and these items are usually a little bit lower ticket as well. Let's say, for example, you're buying an iPhone 11 from Apple. Literally ask yourself or put yourself in these shoes. Let's say you're buying an iPhone 11 from apple.com. What are a few things that you actually may need with your iPhone that may actually be helpful or actually may be beneficial along with buying your iPhone 11? Well, maybe a charging dock, a tempered glass, a screen protector. It can literally be anything. But again, this resonates and relates to the main product, which was the iPhone 11. Another thing that you want to do, and I mentioned, is always test your pre-checkout cross-sells. Meaning, let's say you have 2 or 3 pre-checkout cross-sells and you notice after a few weeks or a few days of testing, you notice that about only 1 or 2 people out of 20 or 30 people are adding those pre-checkout cross-sells to their cart. That may not really be a good sign because not a lot of people are actually wanting to buy those pre-checkout cross-sells. So in that case, you basically want to filter out different products and see if more people are adding them to cart, maybe 2 or 3 out of every 10 people, which is always a good thing to increase your AOV ratio. Secondly, post-purchase upsells. These are products that you present to your customer after they have converted or after they have purchased from your store. These work really, really well on niche and general niche stores, not so much on one product stores because it actually defeats the purpose of a one product store. If you think about it, a one product store is essentially a store based around one product. Now you're already going to have pre-checkout cross-sells, which adds another 2 to 4 products to that one product store. Adding post-purchase upsells as well just really defeats, again, the purpose of that one product store. So usually to one product stores, which is usually what I do when it comes to dropshipping or how I structure my stores, I only have pre-checkout cross-sells. With post-purchase upsells, these are typically 3 to 5 items that are a part of the same collection. Let's say you have a home improvement general niche store and you're testing or selling a product in the kitchen niche, and someone actually buys that product. Yeah! After someone buys that product, on the confirmation or thank you page, you may present that person with 3 to 5 other products in the kitchen niche specifically. I'm going to be showing you guys exact examples on how to structure these two bad boys, so do not worry at all. On the bottom right, I just referenced McDonald's really quick. A lot of fast food chains do this, but McDonald's is really notorious for doing so. And it says you want fries with that.
I want some fries. Want some fries.
It says you want fries with that because never in McDonald's or any other fast food place that sells burgers or anything like that will you only buy a Whopper or a burger. You will most likely buy a Coke or some sort of dessert or some sort of fries with your actual burger, right? More than likely a drink or fries. Same concept. McDonald's is directly increasing their AOV. They aren't directly profiting on the burger, but with the French fries and with the Coke, they absolutely are. So they're presenting you with pre-checkout cross-sells right before you place that order. This is just another quick example of how else Apple does it. I know I gave you guys that iPhone 11 example, but this is something a little bit more concrete. So let's say you're checking out from apple.com a Mac Mini, okay? So right here it says to review your bag, and then it says all the essentials and then some. So it gives you with the Apple Care Plus for Mac option, to basically protect and secure your device. It gives you a Belkin ultra high speed 4K HDMI cable, which you may need with this Mac Mini. And lastly, it also presents you with the Thunderbolt 3 USB-C cable as well, which you may additionally need with Mac Mini and other compatible devices. Apple always does this, and they end up making you spend more money than you originally planned doing so. This is a very simple example of a cross-sell in action. So in simplest terms, a cross-sell is a complementary product that is offered when selected is added alongside the original product. Let's say you're buying this coffee as a store owner for your business. Maybe you have a mom and pop shop or a convenience store, something like that. Now, obviously, to make or brew the coffee, you need coffee filters. It's almost a no-brainer. This is a pre-checkout cross-sell. Don't run out of filters. Add a pack of filters to your order for only $3. Now the order total is not only the coffee, but also the coffee filters, which makes your AOV $25. So instead of that customer only spending $22 on your store, he or she ends up spending a whole $25 on your store. This is the same exact concept and how you should be actually thinking, really tying your brain with that product and what the customer may want to maximize your AOV. And again, like I said in the beginning, squeeze as much out of your customer as much as possible. This next example I want to give you guys is more real and more valid because I actually placed it onto my Valentine's Day store that I had running earlier this year. If you actually want to check out that video where I actually did like a little reveal case study on it, check out that video right there. I highly recommend doing so. It's super interesting. Anyway, my main product was the Valentine's Day Rose Teddy Bear, as you can see right here. So when someone added that to cart, I had 2 pre-checkout cross-sells to present to them. One pre-checkout cross-sell was a gift box. Because if you think about it, this was for Valentine's Day. Maybe a person or a male is giving it to his wife or his spouse or his girlfriend, his grandma, his aunt, whatever it really may be. Now, obviously, that person is not going to give just the plain old bear to that person. That person is going to want to use the gift box and make it look nice and presentable. The purpose of this product is a gift, so it is almost a no-brainer that the customer is going to want a nice compatible gift box. Second of all, I also offered ribbons as a pre-checkout cross-sell as well. If someone wants to place like a nice little bow on the bear, tie it up, or even on the gift box like this as well. So I presented this as the final picture. Not only will you get the teddy bear, but you'll also get a nice little gift box and also some ribbons to tie it up with as well. So when people saw this, they're like, oh wow, I have to get both of them. More people did buy the box than the actual ribbon because it's more of a necessity, I believe. Nonetheless, a ton of people were buying both the ribbon and the box to make it into an absolute complete package. A lot of this, guys, is just logical, just putting your market logic into place and just really thinking like, what may I need if I were to buy something like this for this specific occasion, for this specific person? That's literally all you have to do to bring this to life and execute it. So where to have your cross sells and your upsells? Let's take it a step at a time. On the left over here, we are dealing with our cross sells. So you can have your cross sells in two different places. You can have it right before someone is actually checking out, meaning when they are on the payment method place, it asks if they want to add additional products to their order and save 40%, which they are being presented with right here. The second way to have it, which is my favorite and how I execute it on all my dropshipping stores, is right when someone presses add to cart, they are presented with a pop-up that actually gives them the option to add any of the cross-sells they have on their store. I think the latter way is just a little bit more direct and it almost guarantees that people will actually add something to their cart. As you can see to the right, this person actually just checked out and purchased something from this specific store. So post-purchase upsells are presenting that person with additional items at a sale price. You always want to make sure that your items, whether it be a cross sell or an upsell, are on sale because you want to make sure that person is feeling special and they're getting something more in return in value. Again, that person bought something and they're being presented here with 4 different post-purchase upsell options. Last but not least, I do want to recommend you guys some of my favorite apps to utilize for cross sells and for upsells. So to the top left over here, this is one of my favorite apps to use. It's called Bold Upsell. On the bottom of it, it is Candy Rack One Click Upsell. To the right top over here, we have Reconvert Upsell and Cross Sell. This app is a little bit more versatile and does offer a little bit more. And to the bottom right over here, we have another one of my favorite upsell apps, Sweet Upsell. This one is actually not on the Shopify App Store, as you can tell. So I will be leaving a link to the description down below if you guys do want to download Sweet Upsell, and it does sync into your Shopify store after. Really quick, the one great thing I love about the Sweet Upsell app is that it does not charge you on a month-to-month or monthly basis unless someone makes an upsell purchase from your store. Essentially, it really waits till you're breaking even or you're getting your ROI back than what you're paying for the actual app, which I think really cool. So definitely check out Bold Upsell, Candy Rack, and Reconvert Upsell and Cross-Sell in the Shopify App Store. And for Sweet Upsell, like I said, I will be leaving a link down in the description below so you guys can check it out. Upsells and cross-sells are super powerful if you utilize them the right way. I absolutely recommend you implement at least one or both of these on your Shopify dropshipping store if you want to consistently become profitable and have your AOV at its highest point. It's not only the product that matters, but it's also kind of the back-end systems and apps that you have in place to unlock your store and your product's fullest potential. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, and concerns, make sure you guys drop them in the comments below. I always make sure to reply to each and every single one of you guys. With that being said, I hope this was informative and value-filled, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.